rather than right to left. It was slice, not topspin, didn't it?
I wonder whether Glenn Maxwell's just trying to find a reason for why he overran it.
Liam Livingstone.
Catch!
Oh, gets it past deep mid-wicket. Livingstone, who's a big hitter of the ball, didn't get hold of this, but you don't want to hit it in the air anywhere near Steve Smith, who's one of the best. Just couldn't quite get to it on this occasion.
Knowing Steve Smith, he'll class this as a chance. Came sprinting round to the right, charging in. Dived one-handed. I think he did get a hand to it.
Oh, he gets away with it somehow. Livingstone was looking to go much squarer on this occasion. He slips at the non-striker's end. It's a bit greasy underfoot, but
good from Zampa. 3 singles in that over. 244 for 5.
Square of the wicket. He likes to walk across his stumps, does Livingstone, and trying to access that leg side. There he goes.
Well, it goes deep over mid-wicket, which is lucky for long on because he didn't see it at all. It is a gamble bowling off spin to Livingstone with that short boundary.
Yeah, the premeditated footwork. He gets that back foot over, outside, off stump, and he gets the ball right in his arc. That's what he's after. Full swing of the bat. Massive hit over mid-wicket.
Oh, Maxie.
Fires it in, Yorker. Right off the toe end of the bat.
It probably has to be Stark next over. You ask him where he's got to go. We'll see 4 bowlers can bowl the 8 overs. Stark's bowled 6. Hazelwood's bowled 6.
Good comeback since the 6.
Yes, man, you got him! You got him, man, you've got him, man!
1-2. Bethel can't get back.
A good start from Hazelwood, good skill. It's a gutsy ball to bowl when you've got your mid-off up inside the circle. The execution's got to be spot on. And the length was perfect. I think there'll be a change in the field here with left-handed Bethel on strike. The top of the stumps.
Yeah, something that Stuart Broad was saying at the back of the box. He feels maybe Australia haven't just stuck. That was in the slot. He went back in his crease so he could get under the ball. And he has targeted deep mid-wicket again for another 6.
Yep, right in the slot. You could have asked him where he wanted it. He would have said right about there. Just tailing back into off stump, but right in the middle of the arc, and the bat swing finds the middle of the bat. Massive hit. Now, the reason the Aussies have gone this way with everyone out on the leg side is so far in the T20s and the ODIs, we've seen Livingstone play the lap sweep, so they're forced to keep their fine leg back.
Back in his crease again. Change of length this time from Hazelwood, given as a wide. Hazelwood cannot believe it.
And it's obviously called by the square leg umpire. The reason I say that about that fine leg being back, that means that Australia can't bowl too wide to Livingstone. They ideally would want to bowl out at the wide line with their 3rd man back. But because he's been able to play that lap, they think they need the fine leg there.
We'll have a delay here. Yeah, a concussion test, slower ball bouncer from Hazlewood. That's a bigger hit, straight towards the pavilion, straight into the pavilion. Another 6 from Livingstone.
So strong, so powerful. You miss your length by inches and he'll make you pay. They're saying with the mic down that he had to be at the base of leg stump. You get this just outside off. It's exactly what he wants. He clears his left side beautifully. Huge hit over long off.
8 sixes now in this innings. Livingstone has 3 of them. He's hurt himself there.
It was the hand that he put that sharp catch down early on from Ben Duckett. Sharp return catch. Thumped into his right hand. Actually had a bit of tape and bandage around it earlier on in this innings. He's taken it off now. I mentioned the 8-6 has been hit here. 9 is the most it's ever been hit in a one-day international here at Lord's. And 7 of those were by Andrew Flintoff.
It is. Good call, Ricky Ponting. Good execution from Hazlewood.
You'd almost say that that is a bluff of sorts. Normally when a bowler will look to bowl that ball, he'll have his third man back, but that is perfect execution. And what Livingstone has done as well, he's not even thought about the fact that they're potentially bowling there, because generally he'll go back and across outside off stump to try and access a ball like that, to hit it straight or drag it to the leg side.
Straight back past the bowler. Splits long on and long off. Excellent from Livingstone.
And he did move on that occasion. Hazlewood decided to go a fraction straighter. Once again, though, it's right in that arc. Hits the ball so hard. Big, strong man. Leaves nothing in the locker as far as that bat swing is concerned.
Almost hits his backside with the follow through. Doesn't hold back. There's no check drive to Liam Livingstone. Hazlewood quickly turns round to look at the umpire there on wide. It's fine.
First one over the shoulder. I was worried about line rather than height on that one. He's got to mix up his line though here. What we've seen that's worked for him in the over is that wide Yorker. That's tight as well. That's very close to being over the batsman's head, which would have been a wide.
Excellent, excellent over that. Hazlewood is done. 8 overs, 1 for 40. 1 over to go, 284 for 5.
Back foot on off stump.
It's gone a long way up. Has it gone all the way? It usually does off the bat of Liam Livingstone. Another 6 for him, his 4th.
It's into the first tier. That's his biggest hit so far. Bottom hand came off the bat. But the fact he didn't even attempt to run, he knew straight away that he had plenty on that. So dangerous at the end. But it's right in the slot again. Let's see why they wouldn't go around the wicket here to Livingstone and target the base of leg stump. Try and get in underneath that swing. Oh.
It shows why not all bowlers in the world go Yorkers straight away. Because the modern batter, if you miss it by 6 inches, it usually disappears. And that's what they've done. And the moment they've missed the Yorker, it's gone out the ground.
Well, one thing you'd say as well, if you're a bowling coach, you'd say don't change what's working. What we've seen so far in the last 5 overs in particular, the shorter balls with no pace on them of what's worked to Livingstone. If you get straight and you get full, that's exactly what he's after.
It's full, it's straight, it's 6 more.
Well, that's a new record in ODI cricket at Lords. That's a 10-6. 5 of those coming off the bat of Livingstone, who rockets to 46 off just 24 balls. And the 50 partnership comes up in great time, 39 deliveries. Just to highlight the point again, why would you change what's worked?
Stark under pressure. You don't say that often, but he is. Full toss. And 6 more. 300 up for England. 50 for Liam Livingstone. He enjoyed going up the order in the T20s. He's enjoyed it down the order in the 50 overs. The fastest 50 at Lords in an ODI. Just 25 deliveries.
Superb striking. Brilliant striking from Livingstone. But once again, there's no change up from the Australian. Stark hasn't looked at changing his angle. It's persistent with that fuller length. And as you said, Nash, you missed by a few inches, you are gone. And everything once again stays exactly the same. Field the same. Does he attempt the Yorker, or does he go with that slow ball bouncer that has worked?
Slow ball bouncer doesn't work this time. 6.666. Brilliant, brilliant from Livingstone.
It was the ball I was calling for, and it got the treatment as well. That's also a long way back. This one's in the second tier. If anything, just not quite high enough. Anywhere around that sort of shoulder height is what the batsman's looking for. Insert early in the wind-up from Stark. You could see that that was going to be that off-cutter. Quality strike once again.
Wide, slapped, not for 6 but 4. What an innings from Liam Livingstone. Final over goes for 28. Outstanding from England. Good at the start, good in the middle, and Livingstone brilliant at the end.
Yeah, what a finish. Talk a lot about momentum in the shorter forms of the game. Well, England will go into this break with all the momentum. 71-run partnership, just 42 balls, and they posed a formidable 312 for 5 at the end of their 39 overs.